this event, and I'm so excited to be here. This is a fabulous thought. It's in conjunction with the United Nations on World Peace Day, and we want to thank the city for embracing this with us and being a part of that. Thank you. And a special thanks to the city manager, Michael. Thank you so much for everything you've done. First, we're going to open with Lake Worth High School, ROTC. We're going to remain standing for the national anthem sung by the kid Lee Morrison, fabulous singer. Then our Pledge of Allegiance, which will be started by our Lake Worth Rotary President Ron Leeds, and then a prayer. So please remain standing for our colors. And now we will have our national anthem sung.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring out, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see us that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for our pledge.
All right, here we go. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, help us to remember as we walk along life's pathway that whatever we might say, let it be the truth. Whatever steps we take in life, let them be goodwill and better friendship. Whatever goals we strive to accomplish, let them be beneficial to all concerned. We ask you to help us to never lose sight of our many blessings, including the friends we make here today. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. We're now going to have our current Rotary District Governor, Jean Bargett, read the proclamation for the city of Lake Worth, making it a peace city and giving it the certificate to our mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. In 2010, I was incoming president for our Rotary Club and was in Hutchinson Island when a proclamation was issued by the then District Governor Leo Phillips to encourage and support clubs throughout the district to adopt the Peace Initiative. It was with great pleasure that our club in Merritt Island initiated a peace poll, much like you are doing here today. So I want to read the proclamation from Leo that was done in 2010. And it was a proclamation from District 6930. It says, whereas the guiding principles of Rotary International is to encourage and foster the 4 objects of Rotary, and whereas one of these 4 objects is the international understanding, goodwill, and peace, and whereas international service encompasses to expand Rotary's humanitarian reach around the world and to promote world understanding and peace, and whereas the mission of Rotary International is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace, and whereas to promote the Rotary International public consciousness of the concepts of world peace, the leadership of District 6930 has identified the need for each club within the district to consider the importance of world peace, conflict resolution, and cultural diversity internationally and within their communities. Now, therefore, the undersigned does hereby adopt and recommend that this District 6930 World Peace Initiative as a program in which all District 6930 clubs should consider participating. It was adopted the 30th day of April at the 2010 District 6930 conference signed by the then District Governor Leo Phillips, Jr. So my hat's off to the Rotary Club here in Lake Worth, continuing that as other clubs have as well. And it is with great honor that I present a proclamation, a certificate issued by the Rotary Club of Lake Worth, Florida, acknowledging that Mayor Pam Trujillo for her cooperation in enabling the city of Lake Worth to become a World Peace City as part of Rotary International's World Peace Initiative this 20th day of September 2015. And may peace prevail.
Thank you for this very, very kind gesture. It is totally fitting. And to the Rotary, we're so grateful. I'm also grateful to see all of you here today. On this beautiful day. And thank you, God, for the breeze. Lake Worth is truly a community that values its diversity, and we respect our cultures and traditions. We do so out of love and in a spirit of peace. That's why we're so happy today to hold this event and to dedicate this peace poll. When you look at it, you can see it in Creole, see it in Spanish, in Finnish, in English, and there are so many other communities not represented on this poll in language, but certainly in our hearts. And that's what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about. It's awfully hard when we open up the newspapers and read what's going on around the world, or what's going on right here in our community, and not feel our hearts heavy. When we first heard about the peace poll, I couldn't help but think, what a beautiful thing. But what can we, as a small community of 36 to 38,000 people, do to make a difference? When I look at you all today, I know we're going to make a difference. We have more heart in this community than any other place that I could ever think about. Sure, we're a little spunky once in a while, and we have our discussions off and back and forth, but you know what? That's the diversity that we embrace. If everyone was the same, what a boring world it would be. But we do so respectfully. And we do so with a hope that with everything we do, with every decision we make, and every hand we shake, we will touch the lives of those around us and change this world for the better. And through peace, everything is possible. Through love, everything is possible. I want to thank you all. I want to thank my fellow commissioners I see here. So Commissioner McVoy, Vice Mayor Maxwell, City Manager, and all the staff who's done such a beautiful job getting ready for today, and to each and every one of you. This is a glorious day. This is just a sign, a marker of a new beginning in the city of Lake, one of love and one of peace and a future of great joy for all of its people. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor. John? Now we're going to have a beautiful song sung by our Lake Worth High School chorus group. Just on a special note, that is my favorite song. Thank you. I love that song. We're now going to have all the students come up from 4th grade, Barton, Highland, South grade, and St. Luke. Okay. Come on up.
As part of our peace project, we had the schools in Lake Worth make posters, and the students that are here represent many other students who all made peace posters. And the names we're announcing now are the winners of the poster project. We had many posters submitted that were beautiful, but we're recognizing today our grand prize poster winner, Alex Fiore from North Grade School. Yes, Alex did a wonderful job on his poster. Our other school winners are Jessica Andres from Barton. Are you representing? Okay. Okay. David Diaz de la Rocha from Highland School. David, you're here? Okay. Tasha Joseph from South Grade School. Okay, and Grana Scaza from St. Luke's School. St. Luke's represented? Okay. All right, well, congratulations to all of you for the posters you did. And then we'd like to invite the representatives of those schools that are here to come up. If you're representing North Grade, Barton, Highland, South Grade, or St. Luke's, because we have awards for the schools. We want to make sure they get these because they're checks that are going to the schools to help in their art departments. So, congratulations to the schools for participating. Okay. Thank you so much. Another aspect of our Peace Project this year was a community service project, which was initiated by the Lake Worth Library to encourage students to perform community service. And our winner for our project this year is Kira Scott. Come on up. Dick, you got one more to give out. He was trying to take his jacket off and get comfortable. Well, it's a windy day, and I don't know that Kira's poster is still standing anywhere, but she did a beautiful job. We'll try to put it up where people can see it. Her community project was about safety, and she did a beautiful job making a poster, and it was on display in the library to encourage people to have safety at home, on their bicycles, and all around the community. So congratulations, Kira. Okay. Here, Kira.
We'd like to thank Cindy Ansell, a member of our Lake Worth Rotary Club, for working and sponsoring that program at the library. And this is for you, Cindy, with the check included for supplies and items that you might need in your life. Thank you so much, Cindy. Now we're going to have our past district governor, Terry Westcott. She's going to talk about Rotary and various aspects of Rotary. And fortunately, she has a wonderful exchange student, Max. She's going to tell you all about it. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Well, it was been a wonderful experience. Max and I have actually been in Lake Worth for the past 3 days, and I'll tell you why. But I just wanted to also say one thing about the proclamation, is that on the fourth object of Rotary, I keep an object of Rotary card in my wallet, and you can see it's pretty tattered because I've had it in my wallet for 13 years as a Rotarian. And it does say on the fourth object of Rotary, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. And my family and I have really taken on the international piece of Rotary and brought it really close to home. And we have hosted 13 Rotary Youth Exchange students over the course of those years, both short-term and long-term. And each year we bring students from all over the world to here in our local community. And Max has been with us and my family for the past month, and he attends Royal Palm Beach High School. just named Athlete of the Month for September in swimming. And we've had the pleasure of being in your city for the past 3 days because he had the opportunity of participating in your tropical triathlon today, and he placed first in his age group. So we're very proud of the programs that Rotary offers, not just the students going abroad, but also to your students here locally. They have the opportunity of going to one of 32 countries all over the world. It's a scholarship valued up to $25,000 provided by your Rotary clubs. So if you know of a student ages 14 to 18 that would like to study abroad on a scholarship provided by your local Rotary club, by all means see us, because he or she will have the incredible opportunity of a lifetime to be integrated into a community such as yours. And Max has had the awesome opportunity to be in many of your communities. And I will have to say, the residents of Lake Worth really embraced his participation in the triathlon. The organizers really took him under his wing. He speaks very little English. He's learning every day. And he has had an incredible opportunity. So we want to thank you for opening your hearts and your arms to these students and our family as well. And Max, just want to say a few words.
Hi, my name is Maxime Byron. For Islamic people, it's Max, it's easy. I come from Belgium, and thank you for Rotary for hosting me, and thank you for chatting.
Next, we're going to have an anti-bullying program from Joe the biker. He doesn't look like a biker today. Great. Yeah.
Good afternoon. I get them juice real quick. I know I don't look like a biker today. My name is really Joe Wojcik. I am the executive director of the Yubby Foundation. Kind of an unusual name, isn't it? Our mission is one of stopping violence in our communities and engendering respect for all. And we do this through books and through presentations when I use the persona, Joe the Biker. And that's what I do. I do rap music, wear a skull cap, motorcycle jacket. And the reason for the message is to be able to get the students' attention. I'm not an authority. They don't look at me. They're not threatened by me as an authority figure. I look like a cool guy who's got tattoos or rides a bike. So that's what gets their attention. I got to admit to you that the last time that I was at a peace initiative, it was in 1973, before all you guys were born. I had long hair down to here, and I was trying to change the world. A lot has happened over the last 50 years. One, I lost all my hair. Two, I don't take illicit drugs any longer. And I've learned a bit of wisdom traveling through this life. But I'm a dreamer. I still have a dream. And that dream is peace, which is so important to our world. And that peace pole represents that goal, that mission is to obtain peace. Because at the same time, I understand how it is to be targeted. When students look at me as a biker, they could never believe in a million years that I was bullied. And that's where the name Yubby comes from. The students at my elementary school, because I was kind of a large young man, decided to call me Yubby. And it wasn't just about the name calling. It was the brutality, the beatings that I took, that left me so desperate that the only way out, I thought, was sitting and standing on the floodgates of the Housatonic River in Massachusetts, saying I didn't want to live anymore because I couldn't stop it in my life. And at that point in time, I was desperate. I was lonely. But I didn't give in to that hopelessness. And that's what that poll represents. Hope. It represents the fact that we still continue to work towards world peace. And we can do it. When I go to schools, I talk to students, and I look at each and every one and say, you are perfect. Just the way you are. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you're short or if you're tall. It doesn't matter what your sexual preference is. It doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are. You have a right to be in your school. You have a right to be protected. And most importantly, you have the right to be respected. I use that name that hurt me so much as a child, Yubby, Y-U-B-B-I-E, as an acronym when I'm in the schools. The Y stands for you gotta stand up and tell an adult. The U stands for you gotta unite as a community. And that's the magic. The only reason bullying exists in school is because students allow it to exist. If everybody came together as a community with zero tolerance, saying it is not going to be allowed in this school, and stood up and told adults, we wouldn't have bullying in our school. The B stands for you got to be understanding that it's actually the bully that has the problem. I attempt as Joe the Biker to empower students to feel good about themselves, that they're okay just the way they are. They got to be proud of what their belief system is. And they got to be willing to stand up and say, I am proud, I am who I am. And we, most importantly, as a community, so not only do I look as a school, so oftentimes students, I tell them, you know, you got to find an adult in school. If something's happening, you got to trust somebody here. It doesn't matter if it's the ladies in the cafeteria, the guy that maintains the building, your teachers, your guidance counselor, assistant principal. You've got to find somebody you can trust. And if something is happening, you got to go forward and tell them. Because you're part of the school community. Every adult, every student in your school is part of that community. Well, doesn't the same hold true outside of school?
Yes.
We're all part of a community, right? Our towns, our cities, our countries.